record. Go ahead. Will you do the? Just open the screen. In the back. Open that up. And then when it's ready, just hit all the way. Open it all the way. There you go. Hit record. Cool. All right. So would you please let me introduce another really good friend? We met, I think, like the year before the plague happened, right? And so like I reached out to him while we were all in quarantine. I was like, hey, we got to do something together. He was like, yes, of course. And then we did this. So would you please help me welcome Mr. Jaime E.
So I got a couple of words that I want to say before we start. That's fine. So I've seen a lot, like these past years, like since everything happened, like after COVID. I had an opportunity to work at Mission Park Funeral Chapel South. I took a break off from teaching, and right when I did that, everything happened. So unfortunately, like the position that I was in. I had to tell a lot of people we're only taking 10 to see your dead relative, and we're only taking 10 for this chapel. And so I pretty much had to turn people away. We were actually like the first funeral home to have a drive-in screen for people to come in and see their loved ones. And so it was definitely a lot to deal with, and I was really fortunate to still be able to have a job like during that time of the pandemic. And I was used to performing like downtown, at River Center and at Market Square, and the environment was completely different. There were no more shows, we couldn't perform. And so I went to writing, and then I was really thankful when Raul reached out to me, and he basically was like, hey, Jaime, here's a track. I have some backup vocals at the end, see what you can do with it. So I said to myself, I'm gonna not be afraid to just, pour out my emotions and just to, be real, maybe for like 5 or 6 minutes. And because I usually like to interpret and write pop songs, like silly pop songs that, mean nothing to people, but just, to dance. And so I said, okay, well, I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the vaccine. I don't know if I'm gonna get there. But if I'm gonna get there, I'm definitely gonna at least be real for 6 minutes of my life. 6 minutes on paper. Because I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the vaccine. So I wrote all of this, and then, fortunate for me, I was put in group 1A because I was with the COVID bodies, and so I was able to get vaccinated early. So, I got the vaccine, and after that, I started recording the vocals to the song. And so, looking back at this song, the song is called Coexist. And looking back at it, not only is it a reflective timepiece from what we went through, like with the pandemic, but it's also, I believe, going to serve the test of time in every different atmosphere that we're in, because, I think at the end of the day, we kind of just all want to, find some common ground, just kind of like get along, be able to understand our truth, to see things for what they really are, to be true with ourselves, and to be able to see someone else's truth. Because at the end of the day, if you're true, that's going to be what's going to transcend, like, no matter what. So, and people say, like, every individual voice has individualistic power. Well, if we are true, and if that's true about our voice, then at some point, we're gonna see our connection together. If it's not now, then maybe it's like when we pass. So this is Coexist, so check it out. You don't have to think like me. Why must I think like you? Podemos amar una vez.
Change the nature of the game. Change the shape of the world. Change the nature of the game. Change the face of the world. Change the nature of the game. Change the shape of the world. Change the nature of the game. Change the face of the world. Change the nature of the game. Change the shape of the world. Change the nature of the game. Change the face of the world.
You don't have as much time as you think. We are on the brink. Coexist. Coexist. Please. Coexist. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Shelby Webster's up next.
We rotating chairs. You sit right here? Oh, no.
I've been sitting for a long time. I'll stay.
Me too, man. Sit again.